Most men think lust is just about sex. They think it's about attraction, urges, or hormones. But that's not what lust really is. Lust is what shows up when you're bored, when you're tired, when you're avoiding something hard, when you don't like your own thoughts, so you look for something to drown them out. I've been there, late nights, phone in hand, saying just once, and waking up the next day feeling weaker than before. This video isn't about pretending desire doesn't exist. It's about learning how to control it instead of letting it control you. The first lesson is understanding that lust is usually a symptom, not the problem. Most of the time, lust spikes when your life is empty in that moment. No structure, no direction, no pressure, no purpose. Think about it. You're rarely overwhelmed with lust when you're busy, focused, or genuinely progressing. It hits hardest when you're alone, with nothing demanding your attention. Lust fills space. If you don't give your mind something meaningful to chew on, it will grab the easiest dopamine it can find. So, the goal isn't to fight lust head on. The goal is to reduce the empty space it feeds on. The second lesson is realizing that willpower alone will always fail. Every guy starts by saying, "I'll just be stronger. I'll resist next time. I just need more discipline." That mindset works for about 3 days. Here's the truth. If your environment stays the same, your behavior will eventually return to the same place too. If your phone is next to your bed, you're going to reach for it. If you stay up late, your defenses drop. If you're tired, stressed, or overstimulated, lust gets louder. I learned this the hard way. I'd feel motivated in the morning, confident during the day, and completely fold at night. Control doesn't come from motivation. It comes from friction. Make the wrong choice harder. Charge your phone across the room. Stop scrolling in bed. Go to sleep earlier than you think you need to. You don't need superhuman discipline. You need fewer traps. The third lesson is learning to separate desire from action. Feeling lust doesn't make you weak. Acting on it automatically does. Most men think the moment lust appears, they've already lost, so they give in immediately. But urges rise and fall like waves. If you don't panic, if you don't feed it, it passes. Next time it hits, don't distract yourself. Don't fight it. Just sit with it for 60 seconds. Notice it. Breathe. Let it peak and fade. That moment alone builds more control than 1,000 motivational videos. Every time you don't react instantly, you prove to yourself that you're not a slave to impulse. That confidence compounds. The fourth lesson is understanding what you're actually craving. Lust is often confused with desire for connection, validation, or escape. You're not always craving sex. Sometimes you're craving to feel wanted. Sometimes you want comfort. Sometimes you want relief from pressure. When you address the real need, lust loses power. Train harder. Work towards something that scares you. Build something you're proud of. Have goals that pull you forward instead of urges that pull you down. When your life feels full, lust becomes manageable instead of overwhelming. And finally, here's the truth no one likes to hear. You don't control lust by obsessing over it. You control it by becoming someone who doesn't need it as an escape. This isn't about perfection. You will slip sometimes. Everyone does. What matters is whether you spiral or reset. Progress isn't never falling. Progress is standing back up faster each time. If you're struggling with this, it doesn't mean you're broken. It means you're human. And you're aware enough to want better. And that already puts you ahead of most men. If this helped you, Sit with it. Apply one thing today, not tomorrow, not next week, today. Control starts with the next decision you make, not the last mistake you regret.